The 1970s, a decade of excess, rebellion, and raw speed, where horsepower wasn't just a number, it was a statement. Today, we are going to count down the top 20 fastest cars of the 1970s, from barely known icons to legends that defined an era. Buckle up, this isn't just history, it's velocity. At number 20, we have the 1976 Chevrolet Corvette C3. Starting off at number 20, the 1976 Corvette C3. Sleek, aggressive, and unmistakably American. The Corvette C3 combined classic muscle with aerodynamic flair. With 205 horsepower, it reached a top speed of 150 miles per hour, enough to impress weekend racers and weekend thrill seekers alike. The design and interior of long hood, short rear deck, T-top roof panels, bucket seats wrapped in leather, driver-focused dashboard, sporty yet approachable. It dominated SCCA club racing, frequent feature in multiple automotive magazines. Famous owners, Paula Newman and Steve McQueen, were often spotted behind the wheel. With it being originally valued at $6,800, modern collector value it between $50,000 to $80,000. If this is the kind of speed and style that gets your pulse racing, smash that like button and subscribe. Also, make sure to mention your favorite car of 1970s. You won't want to miss the cars that get faster, louder, and more legendary as we climb this list. Number 19, the 1975 Pontiac Trans Am. The Pontiac Trans Am, muscle, swagger, and performance rolled into one. With a 220 horsepower V8, the Trans Am could hit a speed top of 155 miles per hour and handle curves with surprising agility. The design and interior of iconic Screamin' Chicken hood decal, T-top roof, plush vinyl seats, angled dashboard. Achievements made famous by IMSA Racing Series and SCCA drag strips. Price originally valued at $5,500. Modern collector value $45,000 to $70,000. Number 18, 1971 AMC Javelin AMX. AMC may not have been Detroit's powerhouse, but the Javelin AMX punched well above its weight. A 295 horsepower V8 pushed this coupe to 155 miles per hour with a muscular growl. Design and interior, fastback roofline, aerodynamic nose, vinyl-trimmed bucket seats, and also competed successfully in Trans Am Racing Series. Price, originally priced, was $4,500. Modern collector value between $40,000 to $65,000. Number 17, the 1973 Dodge Challenger RT. The Challenger RT was Dodge's answer to the Corvette, a proper muscle car with enough horsepower to make your ears bleed. With 340 horsepower, sent this beast to a top speed test of 160 miles per hour. Design and interior, long hood, aggressive front grille, cockpit-style interior with bucket seats, and also used to drag race dominance, quickly a street icon. Price, originally priced, was $5,600, but modern collector value it at $55,000 to $90,000. Number 16, the 1973 Plymouth Barracuda. Muscle at its purest. The Cuda's 375 horsepower 426 Hemi could hit 160 miles per hour without breaking a sweat. Few cars captured attention like this Plymouth icon. For the design and interior, fastback styling, vinyl bucket seats, racing-inspired dashboard. Originally price was $5,200, but modern collector value it between $100,000 to $250,000. Number 15. We have the 1971 Dodge Charger RT. Next, the Charger RT, a 165 miles per hour monster with 375 horsepower under the hood. This car was the muscle car everyone wanted, but few could tame. Design and interior: a Coke bottle shape, split grille, plush bucket seats. Remember, it was also iconic racing pedigree, star of NASCAR and drag strips. Price: originally retailed at $4,500 and modern collector value at $60,000 to $120,000. At 14th, the 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS454. The Chevelle SS454, raw, brutal, and unapologetic. With 450 horsepower, it could reach 165 miles per hour, the king of Detroit street machines. Design and interior: aggressive stance, twin hood stripes, sport bucket seats, minimalist but functional interior. Originally retailed at $4,700, then rose to modern value between $80,000 to $150,000. Number 13, the 1971 Plymouth GTX. GTX, Gran Turismo Experimental. Plymouth's attempt to create muscle car perfection. 375 horsepower, top speed 166 miles per hour. Design and interior: a sharp front end, sporty vinyl interior, racing stripes optional. Also drag strip legend, minor Trans Am success. Original price was about $4,800, but modern collectors value it at around $65,000 to $110,000. Number 12, the 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 429. The Boss 429, a Mustang engineered for domination. With an insane speed of 168 miles per hour, 375 horsepower, and an engine designed for NASCAR, it has basically everything you could dream of. On design and interior: aggressive front, hood scoops, leather interior mixed with racing-inspired cockpit. Built to homologate Ford's NASCAR engine, now an American legend. Price: originally costed $4,500, but modern collectors value it at around $200,000 to $450,000. Number 11, 1970 Dodge Super B. The Super B, Dodge's muscle manifesto, topping around 169 miles per hour with 390 horsepower of raw fury. With beautiful design and bold color options, black stripe accents, bucket seats, minimal dash. Price: originally $4,000, to modern collector values estimated at $75,000 to $130,000. At number 10, the Oldsmobile 442 W30. A perfect blend of muscle and sophistication. 365 horsepower, top speed 170 miles per hour. With a splendid design and aggressive front grille, twin hood scoops, sporty leather interior with wood trim. Also note that won multiple drag and track events. With an originally price of $4,300, modern collector pricing at around $60,000 to $100,000. At 9, we have the 1970 AMC AMX. A small company with big dreams, AMC AMX, with top speeds of 171 miles per hour and 390 horsepower. Lightweight and aggressive, it made the big boys sweat. Fitted in a short wheelbase, fastback, racing-inspired cockpit. Price, originally $3,500, but modern collector value at $70,000 to $120,000. At number 8, we have the 1971 Plymouth Roadrunner Hemi. The Roadrunner Hemi, cartoonish in name, deadly in speed with insane speed of 172 miles per hour, fused with 425 horsepower and drag strip dominance. All that fitted in a minimalist, lightweight bucket seats. Price about $3,800 back in days, but now modern collector value it the gorgeous $120,000 to $250,000. At 7, we have 1970 Ford Torino Cobra. The Torino Cobra, Ford's muscle showpiece. 428 horsepower paired with 173 mile per hour and the muscle car everyone wanted to race. All that fitted in a long hood, racing stripes, cockpit-oriented interior. The original price was $4,400 to modern collector value of $80,000 to $160,000. At number 6, 1970 Chevrolet Camaro Z28. The Z28 Camaro, sleek, fast, and powerful. 174 miles per hour top speed, 375 horsepower. Perfect balance of style and performance. All that glory fitted in a short deck, long hood, sport seats, minimalist cockpit. Price, originally $3,800, but modern collector value $100,000 to $200,000. At number 5, 1971 Dodge Challenger Hemi. Hemi under the hood, adrenaline in your veins. 175 miles per hour, powered by 426 horsepower. A car built to dominate the roads. On the design, it spotted a long, low, aggressive profile, bucket seats, racing-inspired gauges, all to be a legendary drag strip and street racing machine. Originally priced at $4,900 to a recent collector value of $130,000 to $280,000. At number 4, we have 1970 Plymouth Superbird. The Superbird, a NASCAR icon made for speed. 180 miles per hour top speed, 425 horsepower, and an aerodynamic masterpiece. All curved into a huge rear wing, long nose, minimalistic interior. To dominate NASCAR in 1970, limited production makes it priceless today. Originally valued at $4,200, and nowadays modern collector value at between $500,000 to $1 million. At number 3, we have the 1970 Dodge Charger Daytona. Daytona aerodynamics meet brute force with 440 horsepower and 190 mile per hour top speed, a legend in every sense. The body design spotted a massive rear wing, pointed nose, racing-style interior. With NASCAR dominance, limited production makes it priceless today. Price originally ranged $5,000, but modern collector value it at $450,000 to $900,000. At number 2, we have 1971 AMC Javelin SST Hemi. AMC's wild card, 192 miles per hour top speed, blessed with 426 horsepower, and a rare street and track beast. Design featured an aerodynamic fastback, racing-style cockpit, lightweight bucket seats, a SCCA racing contender, but very limited production. Price originally $4,800, but modern pricing put it around $200,000 to $400,000. And finally, the ultimate final boss, 1970 Mustang Boss 429. Built for NASCAR, this beast hit 200 miles per hour and carried 375 horsepower in an engineered masterpiece. The Boss 429 wasn't just a car, it was a statement of speed, dominance, and pure 1970s adrenaline. With a bold long hood, scoop, T-top optional, driver-focused leather cockpit, NASCAR homologation, poster car for muscle enthusiasts. So the originally price was $400 to $500, and nowadays modern collectors value it from $400,000 to $700,000. And there you have it, the top 20 fastest cars of the 1970s. From street legends to NASCAR warriors, these machines didn't just move, they roared, turned heads, and defined an era. Which one would you park in your garage today? Comment below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more stories of speed, style, and automotive obsession. Still craving more speed? Comment on the what video I should do next.